first off, have I got my hat on right? But there's no wrong way to put this hat on. There's a wrong way to put my other hat on in the last video for Dream a Little Dream 2 this morning. You know, flip that on there with my sunglasses on. So yeah, the video hat was back at the front. But, didn't know it, but Corey Haim's actually wearing my hat in this new X film. He's got my hat on. Even he's got it on the wrong way like me though. Even how good's that? Okay, so this one is Never Too Late. And after the marathon of VHSs I've had the last couple of days, I had the chance to watch this, or the opportunity to watch Never Too Late on DVD, but opted to watch it on good old VHS. Sorry about the light. Now that's a little bit sun-bleached. Does have an alternative cover. Would have been a flip cover. Corey Haim does not appear on the flip cover, even though his name is. And if I put this back on the box, its availability was on sale through VHS. As I say, that's what it was like. First independent. And this one is imported from Australia. No flip cover, but Corey Haim is top billed in this as well. So the changes around. Matt Craven in here, as well as Olympia. Could not pronounce her name. There's a lot of familiar older actors in this. So, first off, before I rant about this movie, like when I was talking about A Time to Live, and like what it's been like the last 48 hours after all these films I've watched, I decided to watch this one today, particularly because I'm dealing with this right now, with my gran having a stroke, and actually going in a retirement home, care home, you name it, and trying to get her into a place and making sure she's put in the safest place possible. It's something that I've been dealing while I've been watching these Corey films and doing some editing and stuff like that. So I've been dealing with this over the phone and stuff like that. So I felt like it was the right time to do this, because there is still a few more films to do. And okay, so that's the situation, state of mind. This film, I mean, I'm sorry I'm laughing there, but Corey Haim's hair.
What the hell happened to you? It's for my play. Romeo and Juliet. The S&M version.
Rose, this is Joseph's grandson, Max.
So yeah, if you want to like again, there's Corey Haim, S&M, Romeo and Juliet. He doesn't have his hair like that all the way through the movie. He's looking like Kid and Play, kind of like it's sky is the limit with his hair. This movie, if you were going to have a top 10 Corey Haims, I think I would really struggle to have this not in a top 10, because it's such a well-made movie. It's very grounded. It's Canadian based, and basically it's all set around a retirement home. It's all set bound, and the performances are absolutely brilliant. It's Corey Haim, so he comes in there as one of the grandsons of the actors. I have no idea what that band was. It'd be higher somewhere. And he basically he plays a crucial part. He plays an actor within it. He's doing SMN. He plays Max. And as I say, what really happens is there's a bit of conspiracy going on in this old retirement home, and one of the friends has died in the craps circle. Craps, you know. Snap! That kind of game. So they invite a new girl into the fold. She comes into the home, and basically there's a free bed. Again, it was touching a bit home when I talked about my gran in this situation, but they're an old school group, and they all try to chip in to pay for their friend's funeral. And unfortunately, Woody can't get his money, and he's basically signed over power of attorney to the guy running the retirement home, played by Matt Craven, who's absolutely mint in this as well. And basically, there's a lot of like conspiracy and what's going on there, and they've all like, you know, they've all got different walks of life at this point, and they've all got elderly age problems, which obviously they all benefit off of that, and they've all got, you know, there's a lot of life lessons in here. But Woody basically has a cardiac arrest while trying to get his money, and there's some kind of backstory there. And then they all sort of like get together, like trying to work it out, and how it's done. I like the story, and I like how, you know, it's got a feel-good movie, but it's still quite grounded. You know what I mean? It's got like a murder, not a murder mystery, because no one gets murdered in it, but there's like this kind of mystery going around there, and how they all come together to try and, you know, fight for Woody and then get his money. Then there's a double turn and stuff like that. And again, it's a well structured and well executed film. And again, if you look at Lucas and The Time to Live and these opportunities where, again, Oh What a Night, where Haim has went, he can act. And again, him choosing more roles like this where, you know, he's going to come to that plate there. And these are classically trained actors. You can tell that a mile away. And you put him in there and he doesn't struggle to swim. You know what I mean? And he has that ability, and had that ability, sorry. And he should have got more roles kind of like this. But this one just crept along and got released. And then again, it's never seen the light of day. And I think that's a shame, because there is a movie now called Never Too Late out with the guy from Babe in it. But again, it's kind of like it should have found its market on DVD here in the UK. It's a strong enough title to find all the generations. It's probably something that you would see on the movie channel, or just repeat it on television, or catch a bit of a glimpse. But it's really funny. I mean, again, Corey Haim is playing an SMN version of Romeo and Juliet, and he invites his granddad along with his friends. One of them's wheelchair bound, but she's an open lesbian. And this is in 95, 96. It's showing you the age of technology and how they're getting around it. And it's showing you, like, you know, like a community. Again, this is a really positive message for, like, you know, going into a home would be scary, a scary environment, but everyone groups together, and it's good. It raises a lot of awareness and stuff like that. And I've sat there and I've seen this a million times, mainly because Corey Haim's in it. Well, not mainly. You go to a video shop and you go, right, I'm going to watch one about old people. And again, it's just kind of, I've watched it because Corey Haim's in it, and I generally enjoy the movie. Again, it's just like one of those things where you don't judge a VHS. You go, right, you know, I want to watch that and I'm going to like it because it's He-Man, or Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, or Freaked, Transformers the movie. I'm going to pick them VHSs up out of the video shop and go, right, that's a good movie. Give Strangers on a Change. You know, go, right, go to a video shop, cause a calamity, and go, right, I'll watch Mac and Me. And, like, you know, you would pick stuff like that up. You know, you're going to walk along and pick a movie up and you go, right, Never Too Late, it's about people who are retirement home, and you think, fuck, that can be good. And it is. That's the point. It is. So, yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the outtakes. I don't know where Right, so here's the outtake. I've got to go back to work tomorrow. What a marathon. To be honest with you, I've absolutely loved the last couple of days of watching all these on just VHS. That's all I've watched, VHS. You know, old school trailers, you know, on the smaller sharp screen, it, you know, it looks alright, it sounds a bit muffly, but I'm editing on the other side. But when you have the option, I mean, I mentioned this in the other videos, there's one plug rules the world on that side of the editing desk, because everything else takes the power. So you can either have the vinyl player on, the N64 on, you know, while you're doing all this stuff in some downtime, the mini DV camera, which normally is the priority because that is uploading footage. We're coming to the end with that restoration thing. Or you can have a video player, N64 camera. Just the light. You know what I mean? It's like, so you don't get to watch VHS often. So it's nice to, you know, power through some VHSs. Fast Getaway 1, 2, as I said, Never Too Late, A Time to Live, Dream a Little Dream 2. They've all been in the last 48 hours. And, you know, I need to take on some of the newer ones and some of the older ones. But, yeah, Floating Head Syndrome at the side. Again, what a loss, man. What a loss. It's always going to be, I mean, when Peter dies, his pal Joshua is determined to give him the decent send-off, but when he tries to get reimbursed from Sunshine Manor retirement home where Peter lived, he is told that Peter died penitently. So their four friends, Rosie, Olive, Woody and Joseph, decide to split the costs. However, Woody is also the resident of Sunshine Manor and must get a permanent permission from Carl, the owner, to access all the money given to Carl. power of attorney over his finances over the years, but Woody is not expecting Carl's reply. He has no money left in his account. Shocked and confused, Woody collapses and is rushed to hospital. His friends smell a rat and are resolved to uncover the mystery. With help from Joshua's grandson, they hatch a plan that seems them computer hacking, breaking and entering, impersonating a corpse, and having time of their lives. The heartwarming comedy star and Oscar winner Olympia Dukakis, Mr. Holly's Umpus, Steel Magnolia, award-winning I've Lost My Trailer for, and Corey Haim, Lost Boys and Dream a Little Dream. Sorry, I just completely lost the trailer thought there. The thing I wanted to point out there with that, it's not Corey Haim doing the espionage hacking. It's the Olive, the woman in the wheelchair. So that's, again, it's from passing there. Corey Haim basically gets involved because he plays a doctor, but he's doing it as acting. So yeah, literally lost my trailer thought there. Lot going on, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.